Many kids have a big changing point in their lives. Mine happened to take place while attending high school at Carson Military Academy. Carson has taught me many great life skills. It has changed me to who I am today. Carson has taught me to control my mouth, to do what I'm told, and have patience. These are all great life skills I have in the real world, and I'm happy for this experience at Carson but I didn't always feel that way. In the beginning, I had a clean head, positive attitude, and was doing well in all my classes. After a while, things started going downhill rather quickly. I had developed a negative attitude, which had led to me getting in trouble almost every day. I'd run my mouth back to my cadet leaders as well as faculty officers. Now, I've learned to control my mouth and do what I'm told. Kinda, sorta, still working on it. But every day, I take steps to control my mouth. It doesn't work out, but I try. As time went on, I began to learn from my mistakes and listen to what my leaders had said. I had worked hard As time went on, I began to learn from my mistakes and listen to what my leaders had said. Some days taking 2 steps back and others 1 step forward. Eventually, I had gotten to where I should be and earned myself a leadership position by my junior year. Though the position was complicated, time-consuming, and aggravating, I had learned something very, very important at the end of the year. Having patience is key when it comes to dealing with others. So by the end of the year, I had gained a lot of patience, even though I didn't always show it. Now, I'm at the end of my senior year. And I know that Carson has had a huge impact on my life. And I'm thankful that Carson has given me another opportunity to change into the grown man that I am today. I would like to thank a lot of people at Carson. First, I will start with my Carson moms. There are a lot of you guys, so bear with me. First, Miss Morgan. She's always been there, told me the truth, ugly or not. Always honest. Doesn't care if I don't care about it. And sits me down when I'm wrong and says, hey, you gotta do this. You can't do that. You're growing up. In the real world, this is not you. You're better than that. Next, Miss Smallwood. She's been my advisor for 2 years, and she's always pushed me academically and behaviorally. She's always motivated me to do better and do better for myself. It doesn't matter if I mess up. It just matters what comes out of at the end. It matters if I learn from that mistake and keep going. And that's what she's taught me. Next, Mrs. Kiefer. Her son is my platoon leader in Building 49. She has taught me many skills. Last year, she didn't really like me very much. I had a bad attitude, go around cursing people out. But now, having a conversation with her, she has taught me one conversation has changed me and her and how we connect. She's told me that there's a better me inside and that I can always better myself every single day. Next, Miss Miller and Mr. Miller. Their son is on the color guard and lives in Building Annex. They have always believed in me, they've always encouraged me, and they've always trusted me. Their son started off in my building and then got moved. But their son is great, he pushes me, and I like the fact that they are always behind him and they're always behind me. Next, I would like to thank Colonel Kamoli. Colonel Kamoli, I've been here for 5 years, and Colonel Kamoli is like a dad to me. I only live with my mom and I don't have a dad. But Colonel Kamoli has pushed me, changed me, coached me, mentored me. He's done so much. Words cannot explain how I feel for this man. Days when I'm having bad days, he's always there. He sits me down, cracks a short joke because I seemingly am one of the shortest people in the school. It's fine, I'll live with that. And always keeps me on my toes, keeps me laughing, and keeps me motivated. When I'm having a bad day, he lets me vent to him, lets me sit down and say, hey, get it all out. And after that, he goes, you know what you need to do? And I say yes. But if I say no, he gives me the options and tells me, hey, this is up to you. You're gonna have to make choices in your life, but the consequences are up to you. So I'm thankful for that, man. He's always pushed me. Sports-wise, he's been a great coach. He's the basketball coach. He's also the track coach. I played basketball with him for 5 years, my junior high year. And this year we won a championship, but that's because he's a great coach. He knows what he's doing, and he never ever gives up. He might freak out on you once or twice, but you know, we'll deal with that. Next, Colonel Somerville. Colonel Somerville, he is special, let's say that. Me and him have had good terms and bad terms, mostly bad, but after a while, I found out it was my fault, not his. So, he's always looked out for my best interests, and he's always right, even though I would never admit that to him. But this man, he has to be some type of god, because he knows everything before I do it, after I do it. You know, he can read my mind. I don't know. He got some special talent. But he's always looking out for the best, and he's always telling me that I can better myself. I mean, without this man, I don't think I would have a leadership position, honestly, because he was behind my back. He always pushed me and always taught me the right thing versus the wrong. Next, Colonel Morgan. Colonel Morgan is like another father to me, because he will always be honest. This man, if you're having a bad day, he's not going to sugarcoat anything. He's just going to say, hey, you screwed up. Now you have to suffer the consequence. You own up to your mistake. It's your turn. You're growing up. You can't sit here and complain. And I'm thankful for that, because he's given me another opportunity to learn from myself. I'd also like to thank the kitchen staff. I've worked in the kitchen for 5 years. It's like a small little family. Most of the time it's just jokes on me because I'm short, once again, but I'll take that. They have always, wanted the best for me. They've also taught me and coached me in different ways than, I ever knew about myself. They put pressure on me, and that helped me grow into what I am now. Captain Prey has always looked out for me. The school, can be boring sometimes, and Captain Prey is the one that goes, hey, let's go do something, let's make it happen, and he's the one that pushes me to get all the kids involved, and he's the one that looks out for me, and sports-wise, he's like, hey, you should do this or you should try that, and I'm thankful for that, because I wouldn't be as talented as I am now. I'd also like to thank some of my classmates. Honestly, I'd like to thank all my classmates, because they're all great kids, and they all know what they're doing, and they have very good potential, and they've all challenged me in different ways. Ways that may have gotten me in trouble, but we don't need to discuss that, we're on a good note. But they've always challenged me. But the ones I want to thank in particular would be Cadet Wood, Cadet Johnson, Cadet Choi, Cadet Leisher, Cadet YU, and Cadet Bergovich. Now, Cadet Wood, Choi, YU, and I have been here since 8th grade. And we've lived in the same building, lived on the same floor, gotten the same amount of trouble, done the same things, we're in the same classes, and we've struggled for the last 5 years together, and we made it, And I'm thankful for them, because they've pushed me in ways that I didn't know I could do. They've taught me things that I didn't know about myself, and they saw the potential in me before I saw it. So I'm thankful for you guys. I'm also thankful for Berkovich and Leisher, because they came my freshman year, and I was the only one from New Jersey, but now I got 2 other brothers from New Jersey now, so Jersey represents. So, what's it called? Nah, they've always, had my back. Leisher, he's very smart and talented. He helped me in my academics, and Berkovich has always pushed me and taught me the right things. Even put me on the right path a couple times after I screwed up. So I'm thankful for him. But I'm also want to say thank you to Johnson. If you don't know, Johnson and I are like brothers, both very loud, we both curse a lot, and we get in the same amount of trouble. Let's just put it that way. But this kid came here our freshman year. I don't know why he got here, but when he came here, he was like a spark in my life. He changed me, he pushed me, and never let me down. This man had my back when I was in trouble, when I did something wrong, or I just needed somebody to talk to. This man stayed with me all night. We text, talk. This man would practice football with me when there's nothing to do. We would do everything together, And without him, I don't think I'd be here to this day. So I'm very thankful for Johnson. I'm also thankful for some of the alumni that are here. Cadet Sanis, Cadet Willis, Cadet Amir, and Cadet Richards, as well as my first year company commander, Cadet Clapp. They have molded me, changed me, pushed me, challenged me on levels that, didn't even know I could reach, but I'm thankful for you guys because now I'm here, I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm about to graduate and go to college, so thank you for your help and everything you guys have done for me. And to the class of 2017, it's our time. Let's just go get it and do what we got to do. Because now we step into the real world. There's no going back. There's no GOs. It's what it is. You do what you do, and that's your consequence. And I want you guys to know I'm thankful for you, and that I love you guys. Thank you.